Hello, I'm Mr. Gris, and I'm back for some Dragon Age Origins. I think I am finally done with the Tower of Mages. Circle of Magi. I still have a bunch of people to talk to. What's this? Something leveled up. Is it the dog? Twitch did level up. I guess I can't see that when he's like a summon. Let's give him more health. He's a good boy. Want him to be a healthy boy. That it? Okay. What's everybody looking? We've got some bad status. Injury kit. There we go. They're all gone now. Probably could have just rested.
Here we are, the tower in disarray, the circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse.
Oh yeah?
I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
It was merely a coincidence.
From what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies.
I did.
The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
But there are so few mages left.
You, of all people, should know that we are not to be underestimated. The mages you see here will be a great help to you. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
Wynne, we need you here. The Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things.
This
If she
woman,
will accept
I've got
my
a
help,
name, you know.
I will help her accomplish her goals.
You can come if you really want to.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
Till we meet again.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
Magic sympathizer. Sympathizer?
I wish I could have gone with them. To fight.
My men have scouted the tower. It's a mess, but the abominations are gone. You are very thorough. I'm impressed.
I'm quite impressive.
And I am thankful you arrived when you did.
All is well, but I'm afraid I can't
I
stay.
shan't keep you then. Farewell.
Goodbye. There was a shopkeeper here, yeah?
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Yeah, let's trade. I don't really need supplies. I need to get rid of some stuff. Well, it's not much, but I've made a bit of room, I guess. I should probably go to camp.
It must...
I don't know if I have the strength for another big battle.
The Grey Wardens saved us. Fighting the Blight is the least we can do.
True.
The Circle has always played a part. Have you ever seen an abomination? Oh, come, swift sword, and deliver
I
me
dread
that
to
I
think
might
of what
find
might
the
have
maker
become of
again.
us if
We'll
you
be all
hadn't
right
come
now,
along.
thanks to you.
Okay.
The children are already locked.
Cool. Looks like we are just ready to leave. I might come back to pick some of these locks that I couldn't pick before when Liliana levels up a bit more. I think it is time to head back to camp.
I have been studying Mother's grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
Yes, yes. What did you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
Let me guess. She, drinks blood, eats children? Her children, to be more precise.
That is closer to the truth than you might think. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime.
We've never
There
seen
are
any.
stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
What would she risk by sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
So what are you gonna do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will
Oh.
not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Perhaps talk about it first?
And what would that do? At best, I would receive pointless reassurances. At worst, Flemeth would imprison me once she became aware I know what I do. I know my mother well enough to be confident she would show no mercy when it came to her own survival. I must do the same.
Okay, it's your mom. You know her. Very well.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then, so I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Okay, well, sounds like a hard fight.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Cool. Cool. Shit. Who is this over here? Hello?
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey
Oh.
Warden, as do the Templars of
Is it
the
the Tranquil?
Chantry.
Do you need anything?
There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
Okay.
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist. The sincerity of your cause has drawn them together under the Circle of Magi, as is.
Okay. Cool, I guess. A communal box for the resources you have collected for your troops. Turn in runes for the circle. Give all unassigned journeyman rune. I'll get better runes later on. I don't need an enchantment at the moment.
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
Cool. Let's look at everybody. See if anybody can level up. Alistair can level up. We need him to be stronger, boy. Way stronger. Strength is nowhere near enough what it needs to be for the armor, I think. For the Blood Dragon set. 38. Woo. Eesh. Okay, looks like that's that. Now let's manage their gear, I suppose. Tier 6 light gloves, restriction mage, plus 20 fire damage. I don't do any fire. I don't think anyone does any fire in my party. But I also don't do electric damage. I'll put it on. Liliana. Want to give you this dagger, but your dex isn't high enough. Morrigan can have the electric damage mittens. So currently he has the Mabari collar on, the protective cone, which gives him -2 dex, plus +4 attack, +4 armor, low morale. I can give him this collar that gives him +2 armor penetration, +8 armor, or +2 constitution. I'm gonna give him the war harness. There we go, it doesn't look so silly anymore now. And a new war paint? Plus 30% physical resistance or stamina regeneration in combat. I do like the stamina regeneration. Oh yeah, does somebody have a necklace yet? Was at dog. Alistair. Chainmail Viridium. Better. I think. It's not actually better. It's just lighter. This like special shield. Cool. It just needs to become stronger to equip this like heavier stuff. Shame. I thought I could get rid of it out of my inventory. Oh damn, I thought he was gonna be strong enough for the sword. I guess he ain't. I need to get this man like a full set of armor as well. Okay, cool. Guess that's that. There is no like storage here, right, for my stuff. I got rid of my runes. Let's start giving some of these gifts again. Definitely not gonna open up the gift wiki page for Dragon Age Origins. Small gold bar. Gift. It's like, is this the right page? Yeah, here we go. Man, I wish I had this in real life. Small gold bar. It's best for Zevran, which I don't think is a companion I have yet. No. Where do you get him from again? The alcohol, gonna be best for the dwarf, sunblonde wind. Yeah, Ogren, of course. It says it's best for Zevran, but it's kinda good for everyone, I guess. The Rose of Orlais. Good for Win.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
A white silver chain. Silver chain. Silver chain Morrigan. A lot for.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
White runestone. For Alistair.
Is that for me?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Water State portrait.
Wow. Wow.
For Stan. And Alistair really liked that.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Entry amulet. That's gonna be Liliana or Win, I'm guessing. Entry amulet, Liliana.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
Wine and ale is probably gonna be the dwarf. And I don't have yet, but I'm gonna go and get him after this. Oh no, wine is for Win. Wow, 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 wow.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
Ale is for Ogren. Yeah. The beef bone is for the dog. So of course it is. 30 pair of pantaloons. Now who is gonna want that? I am curious. Nobody. I can give it to whoever I want. Yay. The bar is almost full. You know what? I'll give Alistair it.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
King Merrick's shield is for the secret companion. think all the other gifts are just DLC gifts, other than this gold bar and these drinks. Now, King Merrick's shield. I believe they are in a different wiki page. These days, gifts and pranks DLC. Alistair Doll for Morgan. Amulet of Memories for Win. Amulet of Memories.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
It becomes an item, Emily of Memories, that summons characters known to her. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. I think that's that. Boom, look at all these things go up. Hello, my dudes.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
I just need to see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
My discount, eh? Backpack 7. Ugh. Increase inventory by 10. I want it. Can I always come and like buy back what I sold to him? I guess I need the money though. I'll get rid of this Templar set. Thought I had like silverite armor or something that I picked up as well. Oh well. Now I can buy the backpack. I'm sorry. Crafting recipes. It do take up a lot of space. There we go. It's way better. Inventory increased. Got rid of some junk.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
He will fell our enemies with his stench.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Yeah, sure, do it.
Excellent. I will get my soaps, and the dog shall have his bath after supper.
It'll be fun. Who's a good Twitch? Yes, you are. Time to run around camp and talk to everyone.
Oh, it's been a long day. Rest. Rest would be welcome.
Yeah. Get some rest.
Yes, of course. I am just a little weary. As you may have noticed, I'm no spring chicken.
No? You are very sprightly. Oh, you're a person.
Ha, very funny. But in all honesty, I do not know how many years I have left in me. I have lived for such a long time, but there is always something else to do. And I have to keep going in order to do it. I think I will be glad when I am done.
I'm sure you'll be kicking around.
Oh, I don't know. I really don't.
Okay.
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No.
The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
But it is this knowledge that drives you to be cautious.
One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone. Replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured.
Why not?
Or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
I doubt it, but sure. Why do you care?
Because every mage lives with this threat. It is constantly on our minds.
Okay.
Do not trouble yourself, though. This is only an old lady giving voice to her musings. Irving told me about how you became a Grey Warden, and that unpleasant incident that occurred prior to your departure from the Circle.
You talk about Joan?
None other. I respect the decision you made, and the way you handled it. And it did not seem to affect Duncan's desire to recruit you. But that aside, you're a Grey Warden now, and perhaps I presume too much by saying this, but the Circle is proud of you.
I wonder.
Do not squander this time trying to explain why Irving picked you. Accept it, and be the Grey Warden you're supposed to be. Sometimes
Believe
it
in the
gives
me that
comfort
believes
to
in
think
you.
that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Okay.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Save the world, get laid, move on to the next game. Something important?
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight.
Is there?
Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
As a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
Okay. I will keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Ah. I don't want power. I've never wanted it. She's my queen.
If you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Yeah, jeez.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
You know about Liliana, I mean?
I've seen the way she looks at you, the familiarity with which you speak, how she always finds a way to place herself next to you.
Yeah, I like it.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Liliana is a remarkable girl, sincere and guileless, and she has opened her heart to you. I would not like to see her hurt.
What about me? Not worried about me getting hurt? I'd never hurt Liliana.
Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here, for one or both of you. You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
But I'm also a human being.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
You're making it sound like more dire than they are.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
Yes, I understand.
I am just trying to minimize the suffering that may come to either of you. I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Thank you.
What's on your mind?
Ooh, I think I finally exhausted all our dialogue.
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today. I suppose I must be. What's on your mind?
Grey Warden?
Is something troubling you?
It's difficult sometimes. Everybody expects so much. Sometimes I wish I could go back to my old life. It's just difficult sometimes.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders. It may not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
Oh, cool. I don't give up easily.
And that gives me hope. Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old?
No, not really. I know they soar through the skies on griffins.
Griffins. Alas, that seems to be the only thing people remember from the tales. The mighty flying mounts that bore the Grey Wardens into battle.
Well, I wish I had a griffin.
Unfortunately, they've all passed back into the Maker's hand. So that wish will have to go unfulfilled. It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart. and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me
Oh, here
many
we go
years
again.
ago.
Does it have griffins in it?
Maker's mercy, it's like talking to a child.
I mean, I don't really care if there's griffins in it.
Yes, there are griffins in this story. The Blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men.
What happened then?
The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled.
Okay. When?
This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
Cool.
What's on your mind?
I'll never have a normal life, will I?
No, you won't.
But I don't think I ever was meant to be normal.
I don't think so either. You would not have been happy living a dull, uneventful life, dying in obscurity.
How? Too
You
close to
wonder
home.
sometimes,
Jeez.
don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are.
A little.
When I was a young woman in the tower, I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have.
You were young ones? Grass is always greener.
It made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and no end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was seeking refuge, maybe answers.
It's hard to imagine you as a moody youth.
Well, I was. Dreadfully morose. Surly. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes, the chapel. I must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
I don't know. I don't know. And that made you feel better?
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same.
A priest gets a choice, mages don't.
Not all priests choose their path. Some children are given to the chantry to raise and become initiates. The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty. And there is joy even in self-sacrifice.
Okay, I get it.
If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness.
Won't be easy.
You can scream and cry. This is... What's on your mind?
The circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
It's been a while since I left
It
the
has
tower.
been almost a year, hasn't it? Do you miss the tower at all?
Been a year. Honestly, not really.
I see. You can take a mage out of the circle, but you can't take the circle out of the mage. Or so Irving used to say. He was joking, but there is some truth to the statement. A mage never really leaves the circle, and for the rest of your life you will be seen as a circle mage.
I'm a Grey
But
Warden.
you will always be a mage. You represent both mages and Grey Wardens, and your actions may reflect well or badly on both groups. Remember that.
I'll do what's right.
That
though.
is commendable, but one's principles are often the only thing one... Oh, but listen to me go on. You start a conversation, and I just run away with it, don't I?
I'm glad.
I've been mentoring apprentices.
Oh, she disapproves.
What's on your mind?
As I said, I didn't.
I will
It's the
answer to the
circle, I
best
guess.
of my ability.
Uh,
The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do the Grey, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return. No, of course I don't. I'm old and unsure of what I'm doing. Actually, I'd rather be in a warm chair in the sun, being served pudding, or some other easily digestible food. Well, get on it then.
at least you can
What's
joke
on your
around.
mind?
That's good.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become
People
a
don't
mage?
become mage. I was brought there by the Templars.
Okay,
just
like everybody
many
else.
of the...
Family.
I didn't have a I was the El, and I don't
Okay,
know how
cool.
it happened, but one day, he just... I had... Thank... The Templars arrived several mornings later. I'll never forget... I stopped being afraid then. Well, that's about all there is.
Okay. Whew. Liliana, save
I'm
me.
here for you.
Do we need to talk?
Of course.
What will you do when all this is over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? We've traveled far and wide. Does it need to end?
I would like to see the world.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
When you put it that way, how can I say no?
It is settled then. You and I wandering the world, seeking our fortunes. I can't wait. I'm here for you. Of course.
About us?
Wait, you want to talk about us? Is there something bothering you?
I've got something to admit to you.
Really?
The best
You
thing that
think
has
so?
ever happened.
You're so sweet.
Okay. Cool.
Something on your mind?
Do I have
Of
questions?
course.
Templar, Grey Warden, Grey Warden. Never mind.
You called.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
Sort of
Then I
an,
suggest we move on.
I have
I
questions.
am hardly surprised.
Do you find Ferelden
To put it
strange?
lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Yeah. Do the Kunari never want to change?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
There is some wisdom in that.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
I suppose.
Shall we move on? Speak then.
Oops, I clicked the wrong
Then
thing.
I suggest we move on.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Oh wow, plus 11.
I await your command.
Ooh,
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
never mind. Like that I
I
could
await
ask her
your
why you're still here.
So, full of questions, are you?
Never mind. I think that is literally all the camp stuff done that I wanted to do. I just need to figure out how to get my other companions. I know where to get Ogren, I think, at the Dwarven place. I don't remember where to get Zevran. Let's take a little peek. Okay, he just shows up during the plot. So I don't really need to worry too much about that. So let's... That's not how you do it. How do you leave camp again? Oh yeah, it's just the edge of the map. Gather your party and venture forth. So who do I want with me now? Definitely want
Indeed.
Liliana for her lockpicking skills. I need a warrior.
Yes.
So I'm gonna take Alistair with me again. It's a toss-up between Win and Morrigan. Win or Wine, however you pronounce it. She's a good healer, but I can do healing myself. I think I need more damage.
Indeed.
And I'll have the dog with me as well. Yeah, I think that's a good party. Where shall we go? To the Dwarven place? Wherever it is. Where is the Dwarven place? In my blind, Lothering, Castilian outskirts, Telerim, we'll just speak. Can I have dogs? A range of dramatic peak. We'll just pass. I guess I can't go there yet. Strange.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
I guess I'll go to... So I'll just pass then and go and get Shale. I can speak. I'd like to see if I can see the Dwarven place on a map. The little name. it anyway. I guess we're gonna have to go to these zones, to all of these zones anyway. The docks and the tower, pretty much done already. Yeah, let's go to Soldier's Pass. Oh. Denerim.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards. An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
That look.
Just get it done.
Man, is he always in like full plate armor? Even when he's just hanging out? Hello?
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Where are you going?
We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
I see. Well, good luck with that.
We're heading out. Stay safe.
Huh. The Brazilian forest, eh? What's the matter, boy? I heard you barking. You see anything interesting? Oh, okay. You found nothing.
Very well.
Fallen tree. Hello, sir.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Part of your problem.
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month.
Oh, tell me about it.
To introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I am Solana, pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another.
Excuse me?
I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
Helping how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Yes.
Just as well. You'll find the golem in a village named Honleith, in the hinterlands. Here, I'll mark it on your map. I've heard it might be dangerous there with all the darkspawn about, but I'll wager that's not an issue for someone like you. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
If not, I'll be back.
Alright, well, oh, then I really hope it works. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
I'm glad I didn't have to go and find this mule. So let me put that unique items on that bar. Just so I remember who has what. I guess I can't really use it because Twitch is not really in my party. Yeah. Ooh, that is far away. It's past Redcliffe Village. I do kinda like the Redcliffe zone. But let's go and get our golem first. Or maybe not.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Trap right ahead.
It's an ambush.
The Grey Warden dies here!
You sure you wanna do this?
Tough supplies. Fight! Quickly, disarm yourself!
Okay, I'm with you now. I hope I don't get blood all over it.
I shall do it.
No glory in bloodshed! Come and get it!
Who died? Oh, my tank did.
Save! Right ahead.
Love that Liliana's just spotting traps everywhere.
You cannot win!
No glory in bloodshed!
Very well.
I thought violence is a solution.
As you say.
Sometimes. Is that what you got? Make us breath! The battle is finished.
Whew. Now I'm all lightheaded.
Kill him now. No, let's wake him up.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
A lot of wind here. That could be rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes? Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
The Antivan Crows?
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Oh, okay. So, who hired
A
you?
rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Hmm. When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logan of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logan then.
Why are you telling me this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
There's no reason for me to believe anything you
very
say.
true. Thus, there's no reason for me not to tell you everything, is there? As it is, if you're done with the interrogation, I have a proposal for you, if you're of a mind.
Sure, I'm listening.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
What's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child.
Oh, here
I think
comes the
I paid my worth
backstory.
back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Sure.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Don't worry about it.
All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Cool. Companion accepted. I want to put him in the party. He's a higher level rogue than Liliana, but no. What's happening? Also, Alistair, did you get injured? Of course you did. I need to make that man way more tanky. Or keep a tighter leash on him. According to the look at loot, Zevran is still here. Man, all his people got murdered. Now that I'm on my way of collecting companions, I might as well take a little look. Dragon Age Origins. Maybe I just missed it on the map how to go to the dwarven place. Okra? Yeah. Orzabar. Dwarven Kingdoms. Located deep beneath the Frostback Mountains. Yeah, I can probably go there by going to the Frostback Mountains. I think I saw that on the map. Are all his traps gone? Looks like it. He is more of an archer. Should probably get her a bow and put her on ranged. Yeah. Yeah. Did I pick up a bow from amongst these guys? No. Gather party, adventure forth. Village of Honlet. Oh.
I shall do it.
It's your time to die! It is done.
I think we work well together.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Don't give them the advantage. Away with you. Don't give them the advantage.
Keep forgetting now that I don't have Win, I'm pretty much the healer.
I am your death. Oh, this should be good.
Key required. Can't even lockpick it. Well, this is a nice, quaint little village. They've got a gatehouse. Well, some sort of a gatehouse, I guess, without a gate. What would you call this? Got a little wall, few windmills. This is nice. Other than, you know, the burning and the death.
Very well.
Ooh, scale boots. I know somebody back at camp that needs boots.
As you say.
Another battle like back. You will learn to fear me.
What's my latest heal skill again? Caster channels a stream of rejuvenation energy to all memories of the party, increasing mana and stamina regeneration for everyone. Shut up, I guess. Damn it.
Make a preserve. Let us end this. Enough.
Oh, this should be good.
Best be wary. Awful thing.
Still a lot of archers.
Best be wary.
It shall be drooling and save some dignity, fool.
At least the arrows don't actually hurt.
I am your death. Another battle, I see.
Stay.
I cannot be defeated.
Oh no. And the music is going nuts.
As you say. It shall be done.
Liliana leveled up, nice.
It shall be done.
It shall be done indeed.
Hey.
Oh no, a dead villager. I think I know. What that key is for.
It is begun.
Note from the village council. Mistress Matilda, the council has unanimously agreed to put you in charge of the decorations for Hunlad's upcoming harvest festival. We all adored what you did with the village for the winter solstice. As usual, the statue must be adorned with items that capture the essence of the season. Iris kindly offered the use of her wide-brimmed straw hat with the berries and daisies and would love to see it on the statue. Farmer Goldman will also donate some of his baby pumpkins. We think a garland of small pumpkins and ribbons draped about the statue's shoulders would be lovely. Whatever you decide would be splendid, I'm sure. We are all looking forward to it. Councilman Murray. Okay. Before we deal with the obvious statue in the center of town there, let's see if the key opens this chest. Aha! Olaf's prized cheese knife. That's cool, I guess. So Liliana leveled up. Her dex is too low for any of these better knives. Dexterity. Which is the one that gives more stamina? It's willpower, yeah? Yeah. Bard's performance. Ooh. I need her to be the best lockpick there is. The bard's performance with dizzying flourishes is forgets who it's fighting and becomes disoriented. Okay. Hello there. The statue appears to be inert.
It looks like a golem, doesn't it? An actual golem, and not a statue at all. I wonder how it ended up here of all places.
On closer inspection, you see that the statue is embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked. It may be of dwarven make. Dulevgar. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working or the code word is incorrect. Hello? This is a spooky cellar. Well, I guess all cellars are kind of spooky.
It shall be done.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
You cannot win at the advantage.
Okay, here we go. Mass rejuvenation.
I shall do it.
Let's make this quick. Another battle.
It is begun.
Wop, 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 wop. Really trying my best here to keep Alistair alive, but hot damn.
I am ready. You should try what you can. It's your
I think they're still not gonna fuck up.
watch out! Push them back! Run while you can!
Yeah, something needs to be done about that. My tank. It's way too much damage.
Be careful! Run while you can! Now we get our hands dirty. Excellent!
Did it went well?
Victorious!
Very well.
I do need to get Alistair better geared or swap him out. Potentially, Shale.
It shall be done.
That might work out actually.
It shall be done. It is begun. As you say.
It's like this guy had a root problem. Talking about gearing up any of this stuff better for him. His current boots Or armor 120. It's 160, 60. 4, 22 strength. Something at least. Ooh, special brew. Ugh. What is that? Is that an axe or a hoe? Just to the face.
It shall be done.
Here. Missed! Watch out! Don't give them the advantage. Alright, that's it! Yes. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Shall be done. I shall do it. As you say.
More fools laid.
As you say.
Send me.
Damn it.
Run while you can.
Take that!
I am ready.
I shall do it. It is done.
Could have gone better. I'm going through my injury kits like crazy.
It shall be done.
I see the obvious force field with the villages behind it.
I shall do it.
A decades-old leather. Madame, I can assure you that the Circle of Magi is not a sacrilegious institution and that indeed we operate under the supervision of the Chantry. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I'm disappointed to hear that you sold the golem's activation rod. I understand both it and your husband were of invaluable aid to King Marek during the war against Orlais. Without the rod, we cannot discern whether Wilhelm's golem was responsible for his murder. The golem will simply have to remain where it is unless the villagers can find a means to destroy it. Our condolences to you and your son for your loss. I imagine it is of little consolation to you, but your husband is much admired here and will be missed. Baker keep you, First Enchanter, Arlen. Interesting. Is that a painting of the circle, the tower? That's ominous.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I wasn't sent by anyone.
So we could have just starved down here? The band gave up on us? I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
A merchant told me about this place.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... Oh. Think I see. This is about shale, isn't it? I should have known. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm. Mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Sure, but the rod didn't work.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first.
Of course,
I know you
there's
already
always
saved
a
my
catch.
life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Yeah, sure, I'll go in there.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Cool. Let's just save. Oh, and it's saved for me.
As you say.
Daughter of the man, is that you? Is that you shrieking down here? Oh no. It's right. Freeze your ass. Codex updated. Ash rate. Legend has it that when Andraste's ashes were taken into hiding, some of her closest disciples gave themselves to the fire, that their restless souls might remain to guard her final resting place forever. Whether they are the spirits of Andraste's disciples or merely fate spirits, the temple that houses this sacred urn is filled with wraiths. Created from a burned corpse, an ash wraith is a powerful and amorphous opponent able to lash. Wait, so that Andraste's, the holy figure of the Chantry, is being protected by these ash wraiths who are like, they're demons, right? Ooh. Magic stuff. The Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm. 13. Luitanus. The interrogation of the demon is going well, and is rather fascinating. Providing that what it is saying is true, I have sent all my research so far to First Enchanter Arden, and while he is concerned about my safety, he does not think there is a reason to stop just yet. All I hope is that the Templars do not discover what I am doing. How will we ever find another way to deal with demonic possession if the Chantry does not let us research it? 20. Eluviesta. Young Matthias nearly wandered down here again today, and this time I forgot to leave the barrier up. I believe I will key the defenses to ignore anyone of my blood. I would rather have the boy stumble into the laboratory than have him killed by my forgetfulness. Poor lad, all he wants is to know why his father spent so much time beneath the tower. I will spend more time with him soon, I swear it. 38. Elevesta. Shale is acting strangely. I wonder if I should discontinue my experiments upon it. I am so near a breakthrough, I am certain. Perhaps it is best if I focus on the demon. 2. Mitrinalis. The demon almost managed to get away again. Tricky. I shall have to be more careful. Young Aemon sent a letter asking me to return to Redcliffe. I shall have to consider it soon. 11. Matrinalis. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery, especially considering that the demon was attempting to keep me from it at all costs. Or did it lead me to the information by seeming to deny it from me? I must discover the truth. 19. Umbralia. I think it is time to dismiss this demon. It is too dangerous for me to continue holding it, and I cannot discount the possibility that it is having some influence over the golem. Or is it my experiments? I will try to deactivate Shale for the time being and then deal with the demon once and for all. Let it end here. There are no further entries. So he was experimenting on a demon. Using Shale, using the golem. Interesting.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees?
Huh. Little girl talking to a cat.
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
That is a mischievous looking cat. You're safe. Your father was worried.
Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
Sure, let's leave. Bring the cat.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
I would not suggest leaving in such hostile company anyhow, Amalia. Look how they act.
Ah. The cat talks.
Of course, silly.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Right, what are you reading?
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
A stranger who finds you very interesting.
Oh. Did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Like possessor?
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
Ooh, I can lie to the demon.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and
His daughter Emilia is unharmed but held captive by a demon that has taken the form of a cat. The demon is restrained by the mechanism Wilhelm placed in the room so long ago. Has asked for your help to free it. You have agreed to free the demon and allow it to possess Emilia.
Pretty.
Well, I lied though.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
I am still trapped. What is the matter?
Nothing. I just need some time. Okay, let's just save it here, just in case my lie ends up falling flat. Okay, you guys, wrong button. Hold position for a second.
But he never met Kitty.
So I'm guessing I have to make the fire reach the other side. Oh god. I am not good at light puzzles.
Kitty says Grandpa
It is
Wilhelm
begun.
locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful?
Very well. I shall do it. It
Kitty's
is
my
begun.
best friend.
I shall do it. As you say.
Ow.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
As you say. Very well. As you say.
Tell me a story.
I end up burning myself to death.
Very well.
I don't see one up. Go up over there.
Oh, it's a flower.
Had to
Is it a
come all
daffodil?
the way down
I like
here.
daffodils.
I need 2 of them.
I shall do it. It is begun. It is begun.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
What am I doing?
It is begun.
Kitty is my best friend.
Very well.
It is my best friend. I keep rotating this.
It is begun.
Kitty is my best
Very
friend.
well. It shall be done. As you say. Very well. It is begun.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
Okay,
It is begun.
I think I got it.
Very well.
Friend.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
I said that for you. I didn't say I'd let you live. Where will you go after this?
Anywhere. Close your eyes, my darling. This will take but a moment.
The look on her face. The look on my face.
Yes. This is what I wanted. To see, to feel, as mortals do. Yes. I will go now to my father. He will be happy to see me.
Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. Let's just undo that. That ever happened.
Kitty is my best friend.
Yes.
Kitty?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Keep your hands off the girl, demon.
Betrayal! You will not take the girl. She is mine!
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
Yeah, get out of here, girl. Hey. Oh. Move freely, everybody. Why are you always just stuck?
Let's make this quick!
Very well.
Ooh, the Helm of Hohenlied. The Cord of Shattered Dreams. Ooh. What belt am I wearing? The Buckle of Winds. I'll wear the Cord of Shattered Dreams.
Alistair here.
Alistair, I think you have a new helmet. Look at that. Well, I like that we set it free just to like kill it. That's something that happened. I hope the girl made it back okay. Sorry, Alex.
You cannot win! It is done!
Just freezing my own companions. Hello.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
It's a
I'm
bad
sorry
kitty.
I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Quest updated and money received. Let's go and activate Shale. Then on to the next companion in the Dwarven place. Then I think I have everyone other than a mysterious secret companion that I honestly have no idea who it is. I don't really want to look it up, but I also don't want to miss it. Dylan Harn!
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And of course, it is another mage. That is what it is. Yes? Yes. Just my luck.
Hello.
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Gollum.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
You have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
It certainly does.
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Fine. Attack Alistair.
Hey!
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
So now what? You're gonna go on a killing rampage?
Don't be ridiculous. Well, I wouldn't mind killing the birds. Those evil birds and their foul droppings. I could crush them all. I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss.
Well,
what about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I don't intend to do anything with you, to be honest.
Ah, how unexpected. Yet refreshing. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
You're welcome to come with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Think of it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Solana, pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
Hey, rock and a hard place. Sorry, Alistair. Get out.
Indeed.
Blood and damnation.
Damnation.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes. Yes.
Why can I not select the last one?
Pigeon crap.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yes.
There we go. That was weird. Alistair disapproves. Too bad. Okay, Shale, I think I got something for you. Oh, you use the crystals. Okay, cool, cool. I believe I have a gift for him. Is it the pigeon? No, it's a pet rock, right? Dragon Age. Origins. Pet rock. Beast tag. Best tag? Beast day, rather. Oh, the uncrunchable pigeon is for Shale. Wait, is the pet rock not from this? Oh, they're the pranks. Minus 50. Oh, same as the protective color. Okay, I'll give him the pet rock. I have a pet rock.
Ooh, shiny.
I can give the pet rock a name. I was not expecting that. I absolutely love Herbert, by the way, as a name for a pet rock. That's crazy. That is absolute. Herbert. Nice. Very cool. Very cool indeed. He only has like plot skills. Interesting. Oh. Time to leave this place. He's smaller than I remembered. Okay. What the fuck was that about? Oh, an encounter on the road.
Concentrate, like we practiced. Now, fire!
Oh my god. That's a lot of dude. Oh, I need to set Shale's tactics. I guess. Can be an archer. Range. Put him on defender. Defensive. Will fight back if attacked in melee combat. Will not chase enemies if they move away. Will try to remain close to the player. The harmful area of effect, so hopefully. will not flee harmful area of effects when they're unaggressive. Will not attack when enemies are visible. Put them on defensive or cautious. Try to run away. No, defensive it is. Liliana is on aggressive. I need to change that. I want her to fight aggressively, but still move out of the area of effect attacks on her own. I think the default is just has to put her on. Then she only attacks if I tell her to attack. Also not really what I want. Not fight back. Will fight back. I guess defensive as well. Interesting. I didn't realize that in aggressive they don't move out of
Is your time
AoEs.
glory and bloodshed.
And these mages are doing work.
Right, let us do it quickly. Damn you. Back. Hopefully you do not fight.
Got the dog going. Running straight into the spells.
No fortune help given.
I guess I should put dog on defensive as well. Oh, that's a whole lot of that dark spawn. Okay, I guess I should go and talk to the mages first.
It shall be done.
Ooh.
It shall be done.
Hello.
I'm taking these apprentices to Redcliffe. The first enchanter says you need every able-bodied mage for the war. They're young, but capable enough, as you saw.
Okay.
Is it true? Is this the Great Blight?
Okay, sure. Gather your party, venture forth. To the dwarven place, hopefully, if I went to the right area. It's looking promising. Looking very dwarvy. Looking very dwarven indeed, as I look at a massive statue up on the mountain. Ah, bounty hunters. Great. Oh my god, I got wrecked immediately. I was not paying attention. I thought these guys were just gonna be scrubs. What can Shale do? Bellow, pulverizing blow, Stoneheart. He has tons of stuff. Well, that's not great.
I am your death. Begin the onslaught.
Oh shit. My journey ends. level up. Who leveled up? Oh, the dog did. Oop. Combat training. Rigorous combat training, giving its bonuses to critical chance, attack, and armor. Or shred. The dog lunges at an opponent and tears at it with a powerful jaw. If the attack hits, it is an automatic critical hit. If the target can bleed, it takes an additional damage for a short time. That's cool. So does it automatically add these new attacks in the tactics? It does. Sweet. That is not bad. Now let's try this fight again.
It's begun.
Let me just pop these. I feel like I'm missing a skill in my bar. No, I have all of them. Can't talk to them.
Let's not exhaust our supplies.
Low gauge.
Hurry.
That was a good freeze though. A good opening freeze. Okay, the mage is dead. I'll set dog and assassin team after the archer. Oh damn it, I noticed shit was about to go down. How goes team over here? Looking good.
I am ready.
Shall be done.
The bounty hunter captain was strong.
Do something.
Not strong enough though. Oh, she has the can absorb life from corpses. I thought she was life stealing from me. It's like, excuse me?
As you say.
I don't know how long I'm gonna play for. I'm gonna order some food soon. That is what I'm gonna do. Like 20 minutes or something. I'll probably get to the dwarven place, like get to the actual inside, and then call it a day.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it. You heard about all those mages in Lake Callanhard? They up and turned into a pack of demons. Greetings, milady.
Greetings. Why is the floor texture so weird on this thing? Oh well. A dwarf and a surface dwarf.
May the ancestors protect us all.
The shady thug. The guy to fight here.
What business would the mighty Grey Wardens have with a man like me?
You're a deserter.
Oh? What was this about?
Here to bring you in for desertion?
I worried this might happen. I hoped it wouldn't be you who came for me. I have no choice. Forgive me, Warden, but I cannot go back with you.
We must not exhaust our supplies. Good to go!
Oh. Immediately gets frozen as she stabs him in the ass.
If we must fight,
Oh, it's my character that used the Code of Cold.
I shall do it.
and attack this part.
Still, I can't help but notice you weren't fighting back.
Sometimes don't give them the advantage. May the preserver. It's your time to die.
That's all the stuff I need.
Very well.
Ooh. Some cured leather boots. I thought that said cursed for a second. Tier 3, 12 strength. Tier 2. There. No, that's good.
If there's civil war, what will happen to us?
I like how these...
This is madness. They can't just shut down the city.
I like how these guys didn't really care about me just fighting over there.
They got a new Terran of Denrim, I hear. A Terran of Denrim? Should it be an art?
What can I do for you?
Oh, apparently I have a note from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Oh. Oh. Cool, I guess.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
You live on the surface?
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzamar's lifeline, even if we're denied a caste. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
That's alright.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzamar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
So dwarves that are on the surface too long or that are born on the surface are not allowed to go
Best
back
of
down.
luck to you.
They're kinda like cast out.
So what makes them Grey Wardens so special?
Hello.
Step right up, friend, and have a look at the finest selection of almost new armor and weaponry east of Orlais.
Almost new armor and weaponry.
Yes, well, I don't like to brag, but I've got some fine things here. Almost straight from the Royal Armoury. Only took a slight detour on the way.
Okay. You happen to find a Kunari sword?
Kunari? I'm afraid I don't know the word.
It would have been pretty large and unwieldy.
Ooh, those. I had one, but I sold it already.
Oh, damn it, I'm never gonna find this sword. It's always already gone when I get to the next NPC. Who did you sell
A
it to?
collector. I can't go telling you all about my paying customers. One, it's not ethical. And two, it's bad for business. A lot of my customers are sensitive types. They don't want their personal business related to every stranger who happens along.
Look, you little prick, I need to know where that sword is.
If I'd known he was still breathing, I would have used a knife. I mean, I'd have been more careful.
So where is it now?
Redcliffe. The guy who bought it lives in Redcliffe. He's a collector. A dwarf named Dwin, I think. I don't want any trouble. If you see that giant, tell him I don't have it, would you? I don't, I swear.
Don't worry.
Andraste bless you, friend.
I don't need this scum his money.
I say let them make a bless.
Grave robbers. Ugh.
King Loghain will not suffer.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
That was a good line. I don't care if you're the king swiper. And I also chuckled because just hearing my party walk up from a distance with the like stone man just clanking about. I have important business.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Oh my god, this guy.
That is the royal seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Please tell me I can just like flip him off as I walk through the door. I don't know if I'm good at intimidation, but by Andraste I'm gonna try. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King Loghain will see you quartered.
Aye.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
We are in.
A trust follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
As I am just like pulsating with magical effects. Bet you the dwarves will love that. But man, look at this place. Man, I've always liked the look of dwarven holds. This one looks really cool. Ironforge in World of Warcraft, I always liked just hanging out there. You know.
Have some pity for a poor old man.
For somebody,
I haven't eaten in days.
For somebody that's claustrophobic in real life, I do surprisingly like dwarven holes. I wouldn't mind living underground like this.
Spare a few bits for an old man.
I can't.
I haven't eaten in days.
Can't actually give him money.
They say the Darkspawn have left for the surface.
Now that's a thing of beauty, daughter. If you work hard like Branka, all Orzammar will know your name.
Mother, I don't want to be like her. She...
Don't say that! Not to me, not to anyone. Now get back to the forge. I want to see more details.
Yes, may the ancestors protect Branka, wherever she is.
It disappeared. Oh, I can learn things.
Show some pity for a poor old man.
I'm learning about the dwarven paragons.
Show respect, Surfacer. You're in the Hall of Heroes, home to the best of us.
figures are quite grand indeed.
Paragons, dwarves who achieve such greatness, they're considered ancestors even if they yet walk among us. If only we had one now. A unifier. A voice like that, there would be no dissension.
So find one. Perhaps I can help.
Perhaps I don't want you to. A surfacer should not see us in this kind of disarray. Goodbye, Warden. I hope you're not needed.
I get that. I can respect these guys wanting to, like,
I understand the Swamp Witch is out to slay its own mother.
Entirely in self-defense?
So it claims. It could not have been its plan from the very beginning, then.
I knew nothing about my mother's intentions prior to finding the book. It was your notion I arranged that.
Unnecessary, considering it is the only one who can read the book. It could just as well be a journal or a book of recipes.
Would you like me to teach you how to read the book? Then you can see for yourself.
Now it is testing me.
Well, do you care enough to learn or no?
No, I do not care.
Then leave me be.
Okay. I love the companions just, like, talking amongst each other. Whoa. What did I just read? Key to the city. Okay. Well, it gave me a level. What do I need though? What do I need? Mage has gained a keen familiarity with the arcane arts, granting a permanent bonus to spell power. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, is this mana pool? Deeper mana pool? Yeah. Let's crank up my willpower. My constitution a bit, I guess. Cunning, no, the reasons was yeah, I think I'm good. Deeper into the mountain we go.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew!
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Do not speak that way about the man who should be king!
Well, that was a bit aggressive, but you can't say that they didn't make it look cool. They were just standing there like they were on the cover of an album or something, like posing. Captain of the Guard, there seems to be some issues down here.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Oh, you already know I'm a warden? Well, I guess, since nobody else is allowed inside here. The Blight is coming, and I need assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Paragons?
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate. The true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Cool. I will do that.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
Oh my god, politics. Can a city function like this?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving?
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand.
Like an arena?
If you must be our warden, at least
know
you
us.
said
this already.
Go to the Shaper of Memories
yes,
and shaper it. Yes, you should.
It did say that the tavern never closes. That's good, I guess. Armorer, imports, diamond quarter, merchant, questgiver, the tavern, and the general goods market. Okay, I know which way I'm going. Guess I should talk to this lady.
Ancestors guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn.
That looked like an area that there would be some hidden loot.
I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
This is a bit forward, but what were you praying
My
for?
name is Vilda, widow of Turok of the Smith Caste. I pray here every day for my son, Ruck. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
I see. He's missing?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
I mean, I know what the deep roads are, but I guess my character
The Deep
doesn't.
Roads are where Darkspawn come from. They descend for miles into the earth, and we must patrol them constantly or be overrun. I lost my husband to them. If I lost my son the same way...
I'll look for him.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I assume I'm gonna have to go down there anyway. I'm a Grey Warden. It's what we do.
Warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
I do like that the Darkspawn are so dangerous to fight for everyone, because they pretty much have poisoned blood. Like if a normal human or dwarf or whatever fights them, you'll get blood on you and it'll mess you up. The Wardens, they can like fight the Darkspawn because of the ritual they do, makes them immune to the poison blood.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Okay. Your allegiance to this Balin is clear.
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
So Balin is the dwarf that wants to change the old ways. A new way for the dwarves. And I guess his opposition, the other guy, I don't remember his name, wants to keep the dwarven old way. And it's gonna be, somehow, it's gonna end up being up to me to decide which one gets to become the new leader. Some say Balin killed his father.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons. And the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
More trade does sound good. What do you
I'll
have?
take your gold. You're good for that.
Ooh, some nice gifts. What is this? An explanation about the Dwarven system.
Maker's blessing on you, sister.
Oh. A Dwarven holy man. I didn't think the dwarves believed in the Maker.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Ugh. Do I wanna help this guy build his church down here? Honestly, I don't. Good luck with that.
Never mind. The Shaper of Memories has refused me so far. I thought perhaps with another advocate... Well, if you have a change of heart, let me know. Maker's blessing, sister. I never expected to see you back. Is there something you seek?
Fine, I'll help. I'll talk to the guy for you.
I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped me, it's worth any trouble.
If you say so.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
I hope that is someone being murdered and not simply singing.
I hear nothing. But let's check out the tavern.
Ugh, just do not buy anything, or touch anything, or sit anywhere.
I want to do all those things.
I trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
Tell me about the
So
city.
you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
Okay. What's the Shaperate?
It's the bureau of all the Shapers in Orzammar, led by the Shaper of Memories. If you're from the surface, I guess you'd call them scholars.
Oh, okay.
They keep all of our records, laws, genealogies. You got questions about Orzammar's history, and don't mind answers in words as long as your leg, that's the place to go.
Cool. Any place I should see while I'm here?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castlists build their nests. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
The Proving? That's the arena.
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter.
Oh, of course there's a tournament today. I'd like a
With
drink.
52 types of ale, 17 types of mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have?
52 types of ale, 17 types of meat, and a dozen imported wines. My god. A round of your best brew for myself and the house.
Someone's feeling generous. A round of Valentis Red for everyone. This, my friend, is the Paragon of Ales. The best your money can buy. Enjoy.
Paragon of Ales. Did I actually get anything for that? I guess I had an ale. Ooh.
I'll miss old King Endrin. He was a good
There's
man.
an ale out there with my name on it.
Told him I don't understand what
I'm coming! Hold on!
I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really
Greetings
need
to you.
Oh, it is a named guy.
Afternoon, stranger.
For you, those gloves do
Looking
not
for a
match
stool
your
to share
armor.
a brew?
Don't mind if I do.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's expeditionary field unit. Yourself?
Solana, Grey Warden.
Figured as much.
Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dunca... something like that.
Oh, you knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
I would love to see it.
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
Good man. Who's your unit fight?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
True that. I've never been in the deep roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Oh. Who's sending you?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of Branka, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who's Branka?
Branka was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago.
That's a long time to be looking for someone.
And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
In dwarven Barbarogas vi in and in the Risha Saradova den Wimedwa. Nasun Kalanovru and Premalanova. Parhandeka Paragan Veram the Shir Uram the Zim. And Tina Vreka and Sordans Netek Varax Gor Helvaring. Varstak this apar Vagor the Jebindar Dek Kavir Rading. Gorda Shebna Gorham Raxa Paragan Veram Gatring.
Nice. Amazing. I was purposely not speaking through that so I can like find it later on in my stream. I'll time clip it, download it, and then I might like pop it in one of my roleplay games at some point if you end up going to a Dwarven hold.
Bottles all around?
Steal all the things.
They're everywhere! What? Get away! You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
The hell did he just give me? 3 weathered parchments with 3 versions of the same incomplete story. And when his kingdom fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age. The beast, the unbound, dormant until one of true spirit claims his throne. So must hunt the hero of his people, the principled who would search for ancient evil. This is how they can make a real difference. Scribbled in the corner in a shaky hand. 3 pages, 3 ages. Same story, updated. Same as the tavern song, but older. Signature torn on purpose. But compare and get Ilm Maron. All from him. How? Okay, strange.
This ale is perfect with a slow-roasted nugget.
Lord Helmley.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
I wouldn't say it works fine. Yeah, things are hardly equal on the surface.
But there are those like you who see this with concern, no? Well, I've taken the time to actually talk to the other castes. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
So I am getting that from talking to most of these dwarves. Most of them seem to be ready to change traditions. They're like most of them seem to be sick of being stuck in the old ways. How does it look?
Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
That sounds awful, to be honest. So you get to vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Equality, eh?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
So Balin, brilliant, subtle, but cares more about winning than the actual dwarven town and people, I suppose.
As you wish.
Interesting. I have learned many things by going to the tavern. I am surprised none of these dwarves are saying anything about me running around with a golem, because I'm pretty sure the golems are created by the dwarves, right? I guess I might as well go in here. Ooh, more wall carvings. Yeah, I don't know,
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, you look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Jannar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
Platinum, eh? You part of the Smith caste?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fold and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face, you're not a smith yourself.
Aragon Branca was a smith.
That she was. The best to walk these tunnels since Carradon himself. Threw it away, chasing old dreams, though.
Who's Carradon?
The best smith who ever lived, bar none. He gave us the secret of forging golems that could walk, talk, and defend our borders.
Oh.
When we had them, no dwarf had to risk himself against the Darkspawn. It was a golden age for the smith caste. His work was lost centuries ago when his tide fell to the Darkspawn. No one even knows where it is anymore.
Just look at the golem that's like behind me. Yeah. So Branca threw it all away?
Didn't last 6 months as a noble before she set into the deep roads looking for ancient secrets. Now she's dead in the tunnels. All that brilliance, wasted.
Did I ask about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harrowmont's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
What do you have
in
store?
Keep in mind, we also take items on trade.
A lot of heavy metal stuff. Dragonborn. Dragonbone. War axe. Dwarven one. Cool. Looking on the map, this whole place is kind of like half a circle. I did this entire side. Except for going to Dust Town, I suppose. So next up I'll be doing this side, because there's some quest givers there, some merchants, some imports and stuff. I'm not going down the deep roads just yet. And then I'll go to the proving grounds, probably take part in the arena. Eventually I'll see what Dust Town is about. But that is it for me for today. I am gonna go order some food. And I have to go and pick up something at a family member's place. So I'll be back whenever. I don't know when I'm gonna be playing this next. Probably after work during the week. But I'll see. I'll see. It all depends on how much I was working, I guess. I don't really have that much stuff to sell. I've got a bit of armor and stuff like that on me. But I'm thinking of giving it to some of my companions. And all the gifts and stuff are worth nothing, so there's no point in like selling them. They're just filling my inventory until I have the right companion to give them to. But yeah, that's for next time. I'll see you later, and I'll be on the Discord in a bit, but first I have to go and get something. Bye bye!